I had a client sit down and say, just tell me a number. How much can I safely spend? I told her I wouldn't just give her one number, I'd give her a range. She looked at me really frustrated at first, but at the end of our conversation, she thanked me, and here's why. You'd think that giving a single number would be reassuring. $200,000 a year, that's your safe amount, done. But a single number creates a false sense of certainty, and that can be more dangerous than the uncertainty it's trying to solve. Here's the problem with a single safe number. It assumes that the market's gonna behave a certain way. It assumes that your spending is gonna stay constant. It assumes that your health, your taxes, and your life is gonna follow the script, and none of that's guaranteed. So what happens when reality doesn't match that assumption? You either overspend because you trusted that number too much, or you underspend because you're terrified of breaking it. Neither of those things are a good outcome, and that's why I work in ranges. Instead of saying you can spend $200,000, I say you can spend between $180,000 and $220,000 depending on what happens. If the market does well, we can move that spending towards the higher end. And if something like 2008 or COVID happens, you can pull back towards the lower end temporarily. You're not guessing, you're not locked in, you're adjusting on real conditions with a plan that you already agreed to. In that range, with clear rules for when to move within it, gives people more confidence than a single number ever could. And that's because they're not wondering if that number is still right. They're learning how to adapt when things change. And things will change. That's not pessimism, that's just life. And the question whether your plan has choices built in or whether you're flying blind. Follow me for more on building a plan on your retirement based on reality, not false precision.